Puck drop is at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5, and that's important for anybody who wants one of these guys. About 1,000 of these mystery pucks are going to be available for people coming in for the game. They're autographed by Ice Hogs and Chicago Blackhawks players, so definitely something you want to keep your hands on.
East all-time leading scorer Chris Burnell hoping to lead his team to victory after battling an illness in the sectional semifinal. East taking on South Elgin tonight, hoping to stay the only area team left standing and take the sectional crown. 69 points combined in the back-and-forth battle between the Bears and Patriots at Soldier Field today, but the offense didn't have the impact they had wanted to.
NFL scouts have swarmed the campus of NIU as a handful of Husky players, including All-MAC selection Max Sharping and two-time MAC Defensive Player of the Year Sutton Smith, try to prove that they have what it takes to have their name called on draft night.
East clinched a Nick 10 title last week on Friday Night Nets. This week, Auburn hopes to pull off the win it came so close to getting against the E-Rabs the first time they played. East and Auburn packing Dolph Stanley Gymnasium at Auburn. Let's kick it off in the first quarter with Damon Barmore driving the baseline and rocking the rim with the one-handed jam. Auburn getting the highlights started, getting the crowd hyped, but it was East out with the early lead. Chris Burnell, the school's all-time leading scorer, drives from the top of the key and takes it to the cup as the buzzer sounds. E-Rabs up 7 after the first. And we'll jump ahead to the second quarter as East turning some defense into offense off the inbound as Andres Thompson gets the steal and the score. E-Rabs up 2 as we head to the fourth quarter. Burnell misses the jumper, but Shaden Clanton gets the putback to fall. Then it's Auburn in transition. Josh Osler getting the pass ahead for the layup, making it a one-possession game. We're inside the final 30 seconds, and it's Marcus Bird stepping to the side, firing the three with a hand in his face, and it's nothing but net. And it's a one-point game. Out of the timeout, it's Shaden Clanton again driving to the rim and gets the finger roll to fall, and that would seal it for the E-Rabs, taking down Auburn in a back-and-forth battle, 71-69. And in girls hoops, Rochelle's Abby Lundquist came into the night 11 points shy of setting the Lady Hubs all-time scoring record. She can fill it up, so there's a good chance she gets it tonight. Abby Lundquist and the Lady Hubs at home against Mendota. After knocking down a 3 to start the game, Lundquist drives the lane and gets the lefty layup to go, plus the foul. She'd make the free throw, putting her just 5 points away from that record. Still in the first quarter, and Lundquist drives from the top of the key again for another hoop plus the harm. I promise it's a different play. The Lady Hubs senior would convert again, needing just one more bucket to be atop the record books, and she'd get it at the end of the first. Lundquist spins the lane and gets the drop, officially passing Olivia Heder as the all-time scoring leader in Lady Hubs basketball. After a quick timeout to celebrate with her team and family, it was back to the game. A little more from Lundquist, stripping the ball and scoring down low, but Mendota would be too much for Rochelle, falling 65-55. Lundquist wore number 22 tonight, Hetter's old number, to be sure to honor the former leader's legacy as she creates her own.
She was an incredible part of this program and community, so wearing 22 just as a reminder, and thanks to her just because she made a huge impact on everything.
Hetter's record of over 1,800 has stood since the early 90s.
For many veterans, the transition back home from being overseas is a difficult one.
Saw a lot of things, did a lot of things, and they need some help trying to come down from some of that stuff.
Help that Doug Anderson and Rocksteady Boxing in Beloit are trying to provide.
I have a special warm feeling for those in the military and want to be able to help them out the best we can.
Anderson started the boxing program for people with Parkinson's last year. He created the veterans class last November in hopes of providing a distraction from thoughts of the war.
Moderate to intense exercise diminishes anxiety and depression, and those are one of the number of factors that affect our veterans.
Boxers in both classes agree. The program has helped them become stronger physically and mentally.
This helps in general to feel better about yourself, about others, and a little more vibrant, a little more energized, and a little more in control of things.
This impact is twofold for Dave Edwards. Edwards has Parkinson's and is an Army veteran. He coaches both classes, helping push his peers as hard as they want to go.
If they want to go as hard as they can, they can. If they, don't think they can do quite up to what they're capable of, they can pull it back a little bit.
No matter how hard the workouts are, the companionship they provide is just as valuable.
Just work out by yourself, you feel kind of like you're just, on your own, but it's really open doors, open arms kind of environment here.
An open door the program hopes more veterans will soon walk through. For your 13 Weather Authority, Evan Leake, 13 News. Kicking off the morning on the football field is a familiar scene on Thanksgiving Day. But in Poplar Grove, what started as a backyard game has turned into a holiday custom.
It was just a way to get the neighbors and the kids involved, and it kind of spun into something that's been a tradition for a long time now.
Brian Bennis began the Prairie Green Turkey Bowl 12 years ago in his backyard. The game is considered a pastime for the whole community. From young players,
I like that it's fun, and plus my favorite sport is football,
to seasoned vets, the players love lacing up the flags every year to be around what they call a tight-knit family.
I don't think many small communities are as close as this subdivision or just this community is, so I think it's a huge deal for the kids in this subdivision and obviously throughout the rest of their lives as they grow up.
And as they continue to grow, the adults are looking to the younger generation to carry the Turkey Bowl torch as the years go on.
We're looking forward to 15 and maybe 20 down the road, and you turn the game over to the kids and you kind of step back as a parent and you just put the lines down and you let the kids do what they want to do.
Stepping back and spending time with the people that we are thankful for. For your 13 Weather Authority, Evan Leake, 13 News.